Hi, this is ronMctube playing the Hunter on PC. Today we're carrying on Piccabeen Bay. We're going to try and get a Banteng. That's what I'm after. We've got water buffalo at the minute. Come on, let's get him. We're using the 45-70 buffalo rifle plus the 6x20mm scope. I thought it'd be a nice change. Try this out. I've not used it too much. Last time I used it was on White Rime when it first came out. But it's a very good gun. It's also very powerful and just what you want for big beasts like the water buffalo and the Banteng. Now some of you will be struggling to find Banteng and water buffalo, so I'm going to put the location of where I am now and where I'm finding them. The coordinates will be in my video description. That should help you. I'll also show you the map in a minute and how we're progressing and where we're walking about the map and where I'm finding the animals. How's your hunting been going on Piccabeen over the weekend? Have you bagged any monsters or have you found any hotspots, any rares? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I do read them all. I'd like to see what you're doing, what you find interesting about the reserve. Last time I was on here, in the previous episode, it was really sunny. But this time we've had a bit of a storm. And we've had thunder and lightning, and I must say it's absolutely stunning when you see it. I'll hopefully show it you in a minute. It's just like I say, I love rain and I love thunderstorms, so that's a real big addition. It's a new thing to this place. It's been a long time coming. Primal had it a while ago, but we've not really seen it like this in the Hunter ever, so that's a great new addition. I'm just going to go over and collect the other water buffalo. It's only a small male, but it's a nice start. Like I say, our objective today is get a Banteng. Doesn't have to be a big one, just a Banteng. That's it. Ron's happy to just get one. Doesn't matter if it's a female or small, just to get it off the list. I'm sure we'll get plenty of specimen ones of all species on here once we've learnt a bit more about the reserve. So the first shot was a lung heart. We've absolutely destroyed that with a buffalo rifle. So a great start to our hunt. 2 water buffalo down. We're on our way to the hot spot. The 45-70 buffalo rifle is doing its job. Absolutely monster. It must be close to the 340 for knockdown power because it is a beast. Right, this is where we are. As you can see, we're about halfway down the river towards where a sort of swampy area starts. And just near that swampy area starts is where all the Banteng seem to be. You also get feral hogs down there, all kinds of deer. So it's a real good hot spot just where the swamps are. So ideally, what I'd do is I'd set a tent up a few hundred meters before that swamp area if you want to jump in for a hot spot. So we found a key location for a tent, and I'm hoping that that'll help you out as well if you're struggling to find animals on here, or water buffalo Banteng for example. I think a pig feeder might be good near there as well. I'll have to try that out. But mainly at the minute we're just after the Banteng. I am going to progress to the bridge where we went to the last episode. Might fast travel up there once I've checked this area out later. I just want to see my first Banteng, the big tank. It sort of looked like a big bull, so hopefully we can get a nice trophy one. But if it is a female one, or maybe a bonus rare, you never know what's going to come next. I'm happy with that. That is the beauty of the Hunter, you never know what's coming next, and that's what keeps a lot of us playing for a long time. It's no end game, it's open, there's all possibilities. You could be your personal best from 5 years the next hunt, and that's what keeps you going back in, trying to beat it, trying to see that monster, that magical creature the very next hunt. They could have done it all scripted, and so it's too easy, but that's short-term gameplay. And I think, like I say, that's one of the magic things about the Hunter. Keeps a lot of the community playing. Samba deer. We seem to have all species in this sort of area, and they're all going down towards the swamp. The rain has cleared up, got sun at the minute. Banteng fleeing. Right. So we know they're going down this way. And I know they like the swampy areas. So hopefully we get a call or we spot one. So anywhere in this kind of area, if you put a tent down, oh, Banting calling, it should be ideal. You're going to come straight to the hot spot, as you would say. Now we haven't got a call for the Banteng, so they're quite big animals, so it shouldn't be hard to spot them. Should be more or less like a water buffalo, easy to spot, quite big. But it just depends on the vegetation. Sometimes even big animals, you can lose them quite quick because it is quite dense. Also, you've got to get the shot off. The 45-70 buffalo rifle isn't a quick shooting gun, so it's not like you can fire off continuous rounds straight away. But it is very powerful, so as long as you get one clean shot off, you should drop it. Lots of feral hogs here. Tracks, like I say, it might be a good area to put feeder down. I thought I'd seen something then. Sometimes you can just see the hides of the Banteng, especially if they're coloured. You can get the dark ones with like white socks on, but you can also get like a creamy coloured version. More feral hog tracks. I haven't tried putting any tree stands up yet, so I might drop a feral hog feeder in this sort of location. You never know, it could be a great location. A lot of people put tree stands up near pig feeders, and then when a big pig comes in, they pick out the one they want, and then bingo, hopefully you drop it and you get a very nice feral hog. What's that? Oh, it's a Banteng. It's running away. Now, that's just what I was on about. That was quite a decent sized animal, but you've only got like 1 or 2 seconds in that vegetation, just where we are now. So what we'll do is we're going to continue up towards the swampy areas. I don't mind that I've spooked it, because I'm just trying to locate where there might be a few of them for a start. Once we've got a good location to hunt them, we can put a tent in that area, and then we can focus on it a bit more. And that's what you'll do around this reserve for the first few weeks. Go around, try and find hot spots where the animals are. Hopefully pick a few off. If there's quite a few of a certain species, then like I say, you focus on that area when you know there's something you want or good. So drop a tent down there, have a go at it. If it's not great over a few hunts, then move on, try another spot. That's all it is, it's trial and error and finding good locations. I always do that. I like to put in a bit of homework first before I put my tents down and find the location. Some people will go out and they'll put tents all over the map straight away and then move them around once they're on there. I don't get that. I always like to do my homework, find the good spots, and then put them down gradually each time I find a good spot. So we're nearly at the entrance of sort of this little bay, swampy area. There's lots of tracks here, so there's obviously animals here. We've just seen a Banteng run off. Looks like there's a bit of a ridge that we might be able to look down into the swamp. Hopefully we can see it there. So I'm just going to jog over here. I'm not too bothered because it looks like we've got a drop off, so we'll overlook the water as we can see on the PDA, and hopefully I can look down even if it's long range and then shoot it with the 45-70 buffalo rifle. Knowing the lay of the land is quite important in the game, because you can often work out how animals will travel through water, around water, wherever they're going, if you know how the land is, if there's hills. Oh, look at that! That's not a Banteng, but that's a very nice water buffalo. Nice little bonus there. That looked quite big actually. That's probably my personal best water buffalo what I've seen up to yet. Yeah, I definitely haven't had one that big. That's a nice bonus. Let's have a closer look at this. Yeah, that is a good one. Look at the size of them. Very happy about that. That wasn't what I was after, but we'll take that. 207. So our first one over 200. I think the trophy one's about 230, but seeing as we're not after those, that's a very nice bonus. So this spot seems to be a nice spot. Seems to be working out for us. Right, back for the Banting. We've got one calling. Same sort of location. The storm's rolling in though. I might get to show you the lightning. Hopefully I'm going to show you the Banting first. I don't mind if it's a female or a male. One thing I have noticed is they like to run a lot, so you've got to watch what you're doing because you will spook them. I'm just checking all the swampy area until we get one. I found 3 or 4 different tracks now of different Banting, so we know they're somewhere, but they do like to spook. I'm just trying to find a little bit of this swamp which is easy to look over, spot one and then drop it with this 45cm buffalo rifle. It is such a powerful gun. Good for big animals like moose. Right, where is it? It's just calling over here. So I think it's near the water somewhere. One thing you'll notice for the sound is as soon as you get near these swamps is these frogs. No, we don't need that. There's a deer on our left. I just see some hide. I think that was a Banting. Right near the water. I've just seen some on my right as well. Just check the shore. I don't know if they go in groups and then split up or they're on their own, but you do seem to get, there's one down there definitely, you do seem to get a few in the same sort of area, but I've not seen any together yet. I have water buffalo but not the Banteng. How has the Christmas event for 2017 been going for you? Have you had any favourite missions from it or competitions? Any big animals? 18 days in now, so not long left till Christmas Day. Has there been any ones that you've really struggled with and you've been pulling your hair out? There's been a couple I've thought, oh, I don't know about that. White-tailed ptarmigan, for example. But most of them I do like. I had a little PC issues for last week and a bit. This main PC broke down, so I had to send all my PC parts away. I was like, good. But now it's back. We all sorted out, all parts fixed, and hunting, having fun. Can't believe it's only a week to Christmas, so not long now. Get the old turkey ready, all the beer in stock. Come on, Banteng, where are you? Oh, there it is, there it is. Well, that's the sort of cream coloured one. Darting about. Do these charge you? I don't know if they charge you or not. This one's running towards me. We'll soon find out. It's dead. Let's go and have a look at our Banting. Ron's finally got one. He's not going to break any records, but we've got our objective. Is that a male or a female? Let's collect it and see. It's a female. So Ron's Banting. Mission complete. That's what I was after all along. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a trophy shot of this. I'm going to fast travel to my other tent, which if you want the coordinates I'll add those as well in the description. And we're going to try for Banting up there as we go towards the bridge where we was going to yesterday. Right, let's go to the other tent. So we're at my other tent location. This is where we finished yesterday. We'll move up towards the bridge. I'm hoping to find some Banteng in this area because I know they are here. I spotted a couple yesterday running away. Try to get through this running water. That's quite deep actually. Watch what you're doing, Ron. And this might be the end of the video. Nah, that's good enough. We can get through. The rain and thunder's coming. Might get to see some lightning. Maybe if we follow the lightning, we'll find our Banting. I'm just going down the river. It seems to work on quite a few locations on the maps. Follow the rivers, and there seems to be wildlife near them. VDB, if you walk all the way down the middle, big red deer, roe deer, lots of animals. Timber gold, same on there. Wolves, mule deer, elk, grizzly bear, all down the river. So I'm doing it on this reserve as well. Seems to be working as well. So that's a key tip. If they've got rivers on the maps, just follow them and you will find wildlife near them. Got a call, and it is a Banteng. Now it's just in front of me somewhere, but this rain's coming down pretty hard and it's quite foggy, misty. It's making it a bit awkward to see. I brought the 3006 with me as well, just in case we see any other smaller deer or feral hogs. It's just there, just in front of the bridge. Can't use a 3006 on the Banteng though, I don't believe, so make sure you check what guns are ethical for what species are on it. You can do that by going to the store on each gun, and it will tell you the species which you're allowed to shoot with each gun. There it is. Right, now this gun's pretty powerful. Let's see if we can knock it down from here. Straight down. Like I say, give this gun a try if you've not tried it before. It's 45mm buffalo rifle. I've got the 6x20mm scope because it is very powerful, and it's, like I say, it's a joy to use, different to a lot of the other rifles. Here's a Banting. I think this is a male. So I've really enjoyed our second adventure on Piccabeen. We've got Bantengs, we've had a really nice water buffalo, so objectives done. So we've been playing the Hunter Classic on PC. I'm ronMctube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video. Watch out for more content from me regular, and thanks for watching.